What is it? And what's the big deal about losing it? Let me cut to the chase. Virginity is a completely made-up concept. It's a term that was created simply to control and shame people, mainly women. Society puts pressure on men for not having sex at the exact same time they shame women for having it. Make it make sense. What if instead of losing something, we reframe it as gaining? Because the truth is, when we make our own decision to become sexually active, we aren't setting ourselves up to lose anything at all. We hope we are gaining things like intimacy, self-insight, pleasure, and empowerment.
You know what's interesting about this? They used a black woman to carry out the plans of an organization that was founded by a white woman who created the organization to control the population of black women reproducing. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, she was our biggest op. She was deeply rooted in eugenics. She was not a fan of black people, okay? But anyways, because I don't want to digress too much, each and every day I see how the media and the world in general really try to push out sexual promiscuity, especially amongst our people. You see it in how our women portray themselves on the media, celebrities, the music that's being pushed out by rappers and these singers as well. It's all about adultery, fornication, sexual promiscuity, anything for you to lose your innocence. Now all of a sudden being a virgin is something that's shameful. And now all of a sudden it was a concept to shame women. No, it was never to shame women. Never. How is someone urging you or encouraging you to hold on to your sexual innocence, something that's shameful? Do you know how rare, how much of a gem you are to hold on to your virginity in a world that's screaming to be sexual promiscuous and sleep with any and anyone? There is safety in saving yourself until marriage, which is what the Most High God intended when He created sex. So you talking about you gonna gain all these things like intimacy, pleasure, empowerment, and those are beautiful things to gain, don't get me wrong, but in its rightful context, which should be marriage. You know what you can also gain when you lose your virginity? Not only sexually transmitted diseases, you can also gain sexually transmitted demons. Yeah, because when you sleep with someone, your body produces oxytocin, which is known as the bonding hormone. It literally creates a bond between you and that person, and now you wondering why you can't get over such and such. Now you wondering why you're developing the same patterns or habits as such and such. You can gain unwanted pregnancies in unstable households. I mean, look at our community. So many women sleep with men outside of marriage. Some of these men don't want to have relationships with the child, and now the mother's left on her own to raise this child, and it creates an unstable household. You can gain depression. Maybe things didn't go exactly how you planned for them to go. Someone might have taken advantage of you, or maybe this person just wanted to use you as a one-night stand. Who knows? But you know what you're saving yourself from by keeping your virginity? Stress, heartache, and honestly, your dignity, knowing the fact that you were able to stand 10 toes down on something you truly believe in a world that's pressuring you to do otherwise. If you are a virgin, I just want to say I commend you 110%. Hold on to that thing until marriage, Lord's will, because it is a beautiful thing. Don't try to let the world pressure you into sleeping with anyone just because they're all doing it. What a lot of women aren't telling you is a lot of them wish they waited. A lot of them wish they hadn't given up to that person that they gave it up to. They wish they would have saved themselves until marriage. You won't hear it because, you know, a lot of the women in our generation lack accountability, but a lot of people truly wish that they waited. They do. And it takes a great deal of strength and vigor to hold out and save yourself until marriage.